Have you ever noticed that the world did not suddenly become larger after 60, yet somehow the walk to the mailbox feels longer? The grocery bags feel heavier. The stairs ask more from your knees. And sometimes, without telling anyone, you begin planning your day around how far you may have to walk. Maybe you have felt this too. You still want to be independent. You still want to visit family, shop for yourself, enjoy the park, and move through your own home without fear. But your body may not respond as quickly as it once did. So you wonder, what exercise is still safe for me? What can I actually keep doing? The answer is not a complicated machine, an expensive class, or a punishing routine. For many adults over 60, the most practical place to begin is simply walking. Not walking to prove something. Not chasing 10,000 steps. Not trying to move like you did at 30. Just steady, regular walking that respects the body you have today. And the real reason walking matters is deeper than most people think. It is not only about fitness. It is about keeping your world from slowly becoming smaller. Picture a man named Frank. He is 72 and lives alone in a quiet Ohio neighborhood. For years, Frank started every morning by driving to a small diner. He knew the waitress. He knew which table caught the morning sun. He knew two retired teachers who always argued about baseball. Then one winter, Frank stopped going. Nothing dramatic had happened. He simply felt weaker. His legs became stiff after sitting. The parking lot looked farther than it used to. He told himself he would return when he felt stronger. But here is what many seniors discover too late. Waiting to feel stronger while moving less can become a quiet circle. The less you move, the harder movement may begin to feel. And the harder it feels, the more tempting it is to stay home. Frank's daughter finally asked him to walk with her for 5 minutes. Just 5. The first day, they reached the end of the driveway. The second week, they passed 2 houses. A month later, Frank was walking through the diner door again. The important part was not the distance. Walking gave him a reason to re-enter his own life. That is the first lesson. Start with the life you want to protect. Do not begin by asking, "How many miles should I walk?" Ask, "What do I want to keep doing?" Maybe you want to walk through the supermarket without leaning heavily on the cart. Maybe you want to attend your granddaughter's graduation. Maybe you want to reach the mailbox, tend your flowers, or take your dog around the block. Your reason matters more than a perfect number. U.S. health guidance for older adults includes moderate aerobic activity such as brisk walking. But brisk does not mean breathless. A useful pace is one that makes you breathe a little harder while still allowing you to talk. Your pace may be different from someone else's, and that is fine. The second lesson is this. Small walks still count. Many people hear that they should exercise for 30 minutes and immediately think, "I cannot do that." So they do nothing. But a walk does not have to happen all at once. 5 minutes after breakfast. 5 minutes in the afternoon. Another 5 before dinner. That is movement your body did not receive yesterday. Before you ignore this, think about your own life for a moment. How many days have you skipped movement because you could not do the full routine you imagined? After 60, consistency is often more useful than intensity. A gentle walk you repeat is better than a hard workout you fear and abandon. You can walk inside a shopping mall. You can walk down a hallway. You can walk with a cane or walker if that helps you move safely. Using support is not failure. It is wisdom. And this is the part nobody talks about. Walking can also bring structure back to a day that has become too quiet. Retirement can be a gift. But it can also remove the little reasons you once had to get dressed, step outside, and see another human face. A morning walk can become a small appointment with life. You notice the neighbor watering her plants. You hear a school bus at the corner. You see the seasons change. You may exchange one sentence with a stranger. That may sound small, but on a lonely day, one human moment can matter. The third lesson is to connect walking with something you enjoy. Do not make it punishment. Listen to old songs. Walk with a spouse, a neighbor, or a grandchild. Visit a park with benches. Choose a route that gives you something pleasant to look forward to. One woman named Linda began walking through a nearby grocery store 3 mornings a week. She was 68, recently widowed, and uncomfortable walking alone outdoors. At first, she felt embarrassed because she was not really shopping. Then an employee began greeting her. Another regular walker started joining her near the produce section. Months later, Linda said the walking helped, but the greetings helped too. What happened next is something many older adults quietly understand. Her legs were not the only part of her life becoming stronger. Her sense of belonging was returning. The fourth lesson is to protect your safety without letting fear control you. Wear shoes that feel secure. Choose a level, well-lit route. Watch for cracked sidewalks, wet leaves, loose rugs, and uneven ground. Carry a phone when possible. On very hot, icy, or stormy days, walk indoors instead. Begin slowly, especially if you have been inactive. A few easy minutes may be enough at first. Add time little by little. Pay attention to your body. Normal effort may include warmer skin and slightly faster breathing. But chest pressure, faintness, unusual severe shortness of breath, or sudden pain are not signs to push through. Stop and get medical help when needed. If you have a serious health condition, recent surgery, repeated falls, or concerns about walking safely, ask your healthcare professional what activity fits you. The fifth lesson may be the most important. Walking is a beginning, not the whole plan. Walking is valuable, but it does not replace every kind of movement. As we age, strength and balance matter too. Stronger legs can help with rising from a chair, climbing steps, and carrying groceries. Balance practice can help you feel steadier. That can be simple. Sit down and stand up from a sturdy chair a few times if safe for you. Practice standing near a counter with support. Use light resistance under proper guidance. You do not need to become an athlete. You are training for ordinary life. You are training to step into the shower, to get out of the car, to carry a plate to the table, to remain part of the moments that make life feel like yours. And by the end of this video, you may look at exercise differently. Exercise after 60 is not a punishment for getting older. It is a way of saying, I am still here, and I want to keep participating. There will be days when your knees ache. Days when the weather is poor. Days when grief, tiredness, or loneliness makes the chair feel safer than the front door. On those days, shorten the walk. Walk inside. Stand and move for 2 minutes. Begin again tomorrow. Do not turn one missed day into a reason to quit. Because sometimes, the smallest change after 60 can bring back peace. One walk can become a routine. A routine can restore confidence. Confidence can reopen a part of life you thought was closing. You may never walk as fast as you once did. That is not the point. The point is to keep moving toward the people and places that matter to you. So tomorrow, place your shoes where you can see them. Choose a safe route. Decide on a small starting time. 5 minutes is enough. Even 2 minutes is a beginning. Then take the first step without judging how slow it feels. Your body has carried you through work, family, loss, change, and years no one else fully understands. It does not need anger from you. It needs patience. It needs care. And it needs the chance to keep moving. If this message touched your heart, subscribe to Senior Life Chronicles. And in the comments, tell us this. What is one place you still want your own 2 feet to carry you? Your answer may inspire another person to take their first small walk. Share this video with a parent, a friend, or someone who has been sitting alone and wondering whether it is too late to begin. It is not too late. Start gently. Start safely. But start.